It's the show that sucks with your hosts Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
So maybe, wow, that's kind of weird then.
Let's see, a boy named Rio asks, will Honzo ever get good at a game that isn't shit like Marvel? And who the fuck would ever sponsor F-Champ? That's fucking dumb. Hopefully I get good at a game.
I was gonna say, first you gotta answer the first question.
I hope to get good. I mean, I'm really good at Dota, so...
That's another shit. Arguably shit game.
Am I really good? I mean, sometimes.
That isn't shit like Marvel, so no.
Oh my god. I was #1 at Skullgirls, so you know what? Fuck all you guys. I was #1 in the world.
Still...
#1 in the world.
Marvel.
I got top 8 in dive kick.
You know what?
Fuck all you.
With special guests from around the fighting game community.
The best part is when we're outside putting all the equipment in the car, and these chicks are running by, and you're just telling them to keep running, and then one of them stops and looks at you, and then just keeps on running.
I believe she said something before she kept running.
She's like, "What?"
She's like, oh, like what? I don't. And then just kept running.
She said F that and kept running.
Now for your hosts, Harrison and Honzo Gonzo.
You're taking the lead. What did I just say in the beginning of the show?
I am taking the lead.
Yeah. You're doing a great job so far.
This is the show that sucks, number 128. The last show ever of the show that sucks in its current form, whatever that may mean. I am your host, Honzo Gonzo, with my co-host at Harrison SBA.
What's up,
hey,
everybody?
Harrison, how's it going?
Good.
Hold on, I need to.
What?
Yeah, you're in your new space. Did you get everything?
I am. There are. Well, my bed is made. Obviously, my desk is made, or we wouldn't be doing the show right now.
Oh, you still have the table. What's with the table? What's in the back?
Those I still need to put together my dresser.
Okay.
So at the moment, I have nothing to put clothes in or anything.
Nah, just throw them on the ground. Who cares?
I know.
That's what I do. I'm so lonely. Anyways, how you enjoying the new place? For you guys who don't know, Harrison moved into a new place in Daly City.
I did.
How's it going for you so far?
It's pretty sweet. It's my own place.
It's pretty dope. I thought, it was helping you out. Yeah, and I know you guys are wondering, like, wow, why is this on a Sunday? Wow, why are you guys canceling the show? All this will be answered soon, not now. Haha. So let's first talk about some shit that happened in our 5-day absence. I think not even a week.
Hasn't even been a week.
No. There is a SCR prelude that happened. That was kind of hyped up because of SCR being virtually canceled and moved to Halloween. So, did you watch any of it?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of Top 8, and I saw, I think Julio was tweeting it out, so I wanted to check out his matches because he's got top 3. So
yeah,
it was really good. There was
Go ahead.
Wow, that did you watch Grand Finals?
Street Fighter, no.
So it was really close, neck and neck between Snake Eyes and Chris, and there was this one last moment where Chris neutral jumped and he did jump medium kick, and he tried to just hit confirm it into Ultra, and the hitbox from Zangief, he got hit in the head from the jump medium kick, so he ducked underneath the Ultra 2, and then he lost because of that. So that's got to be a pretty disheartening way to lose a tournament, I must say.
Yeah, it's always hard when you lose a tournament, even because you analyze shit so heavily. If you're second, sometimes I've been second a couple times in my life, and it's fucking hard because, like, people will congratulate you, but you don't feel good about it.
Well, yeah, because you didn't win.
Yeah, it's the mark of an actual player, I think. If people are content with getting second, I think you're not a player. You're just a fucking idiot, in my opinion. But yeah, Prelude was pretty good. It ran on time, and that's all you can ask for in the tournament.
Well, especially for a one-day tournament too.
Yeah, MKX was pretty good. There was a fucking Jason player in top 8. That was fucking weird. And he had a Jason cosplayer follow him around for matches. I thought that was cool. Like he would
He
just
was giving
stand
him
behind
power.
people.
He was giving him power.
Yeah, he's coaching them. Fucking.
It was like that. It's like that guy. Well, he didn't have somebody follow him around, but the guy that actually was dressed as Batman at Evo that beat you and just followed you around. Yeah.
Hopefully he's watching. He tweeted me afterward.
Did he?
Like, haha, you fucking suck or some shit. I was like, Batman, please. Like, he was in character that whole time. I was very impressed, actually. Anyways, Marvel was really good. Pretty good. There was a couple of new players.
Whoa. It went from really good to pretty good.
Well, I'm
like in the span of like 3 seconds.
Well, because she was there. There was a Chun-Li Morgan Phoenix player in top 8. And he double jeopardied Killer Kai. So he was pretty good. And his strategy was insane. He would triple jump and then do like 2 up kicks and just call Morgan. And it's like, okay, I can't hit you all the way up there. That's like MODOK range almost. So it's like, all right, well, you get free meter. So he just did that until he got 5 meters.
Wow.
Yeah.
Seems pretty legit.
Yep. His name was Shadow Crusher or something. I thought that was interesting. Clockwork, of course, took the tournament, and this is the first, in a while at least, big win for Clockwork, and this is right before Evo. So this might be Clockwork's time to break the curse of 9th place. I think Clockwork has the most 9th place placings in tournament history. I think that's an actual fact, because he's placed 9th, I think, at like 6 or 7 Evos or something.
Really?
I think so. He did it in CVS 2, I know that. And he did it in Marvel 3. And he did it in Marvel 2, I believe.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure. He's at a lot of 9th place. So, hopefully he breaks the curse. Everyone loves seeing Clockwork win. He's a nutty guy. Yeah, so congrats to Clock for winning. It's too early for me, guys.
It's too early. It's 3:19 in the afternoon.
I woke up at 2, and I was like, I don't have anything to do today. And I stood up, and I was like, oh, fuck, I have that show. Fuck. Like,
to be fair, there was that one time where you just didn't wake up until like 10:45. Yeah,
Sanchez was telling me it would have been very appropriate for you to just sleep through the show, the last show, and everyone shows up, be like, it's canceled. This show sucks. Like, you know? What was I going to say? People were jerking off Prelude, and while I think it was a good tournament, but everyone on Twitter was just like, man, one-day tournaments need to make a return. One-day tournaments are so good. I'm just like,
they happen all the time.
They happen fucking everywhere. Like, I don't know, like, fucking CEO has a monthly one-day tournament. That's very good. Fucking HodoCon happens. That has international players. It's one day. Like, I'm sure there's some in the East Coast. I mean, they have weeklies. A lot of them.
I mean, there's only Next Level Battle Circuit, but you know, what do I know?
Yeah, but like,
what do I
big
know?
monthlies happen a lot of places. Or just big regional tournaments that aren't technically majors, and they don't try to be majors. They're just one-day things.
I mean, there's a Dokkan. Or did you already say that?
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, okay. There's one actually coming up, too.
Yeah.
It's on July 4th.
You know, I agree there should be a thing, but, like, I don't know. People are just praising it way too much, I think. I think it was a very good tournament, but...
I think it was a very good cover-up for the fact that they screwed up so much for SCR.
Yeah, honestly, that's the best they could do.
Yeah.
In the situation, and I think they did it well. So, you know, hats off to them. I hope they do more. I hope they do more monthly events. I think that's good.
Especially since, I mean, I don't know, the whole situation down there anyway. So, yeah, I think monthly events might be the way to go. Not that they really can't do weeklies. Or don't want to.
Yeah. So, you know, I just don't like the SoCal Circle Jerk. But then again, I love the NorCal Circle Jerk, so I'm biased. I think everyone likes to circle jerk their own community. Is that a thing?
Sure.
I think it is. I think it is, Harrison. So that was cool. The Commonwealth was the tournament. It's still going on right now. I think they're doing top 8s for shit. It's fucking horrible. I hate it. It was hyped up as a big MKX tournament, but their production is just weird. And Arturo is like dying right now. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with Arturo. Like, honestly, he might need like a couple people helping him out, because like he just leaves the setup and like fucking the grand finals for Guilty Gear's going on. I don't know what the fuck the score is. All this shit.
I
so,
mean,
like,
it could totally be a possibility, dude. You know how that shit happens at majors and stuff, where
Yeah,
you know, like
I
side
understand.
streamers are just like whether they want to believe it or not, side streamers are kind of just like there just to say they have like an off stream. Like everybody really only cares about the mainstream now, in my opinion. Like the off streams are cool, but like I feel like all the drama and stuff every single time is just, why is my game not on the main stage? Or I don't know. It's just like, so just be happy that somebody is actually doing. They're probably doing more work for the second stream than they are for the mainstream, just because of how many people are working on the mainstream as opposed to the off stream. There's usually one,
Yeah.
maybe two people, working the off stream. So yeah.
I feel bad for some of the Evo cats that stream. It's really sometimes one person trying to run an Evo size tournament.
Yeah.
Like, and like sometimes bracket runners are just not helpful at all.
Yeah.
So it's hard. I understand it's hard. I understand production is very hard, and I try not to blow people up about it, because I understand shit happens. I understand just sitting there and things, falling apart, and it's like I can't do anything about this.
Yeah.
But I don't know. From a spectator's perspective, I just don't like it, and that's fair if you're spectating. But you have to understand they're going through a lot of stress. They're going through a lot of situations they're not prepared for. Every tournament, I'm always surprised whenever we go to tournaments.
Yep.
So hopefully they get it together for the next tournament. Hopefully they have Arturo as the main streamer. I don't like that decision either.
Wait,
Because-
he wasn't the main streamer?
No, he's the side streamer.
Who was the main stream?
Some esport pro sports or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it's called. Digital Pro Sports. It's like the sponsor of the tournament. But you can still have the sponsor of the tournament being streamed on their channel.
But at
with
least have
Arturo
him do
streaming.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so... And, like, these people don't have a fucking quality options either. So it's like, it just lags a lot of people out. Shit that's, like, small, but I think it's very important. Hopefully they step it up, because, I don't know. I'm not liking it right now. Well, you guys can go watch that after this if you want. Or during it, I don't care. Jiyuna, a.k.a. Japanese Honzo Gonzo, as he's called by horrible people on the Twitters. He went to the Guilty Gear Loke test, and he has a GoPro. Are people sending me shit? Yeah. He has a GoPro, and he's been filming. I didn't know he was filming arcades, but if you go on Jiyuna's channel, Jiyuna JP on YouTube, he's been going around arcades with a GoPro and producing like cool content by visiting Japanese arcades, and it's very high quality footage. And he did it for the Loke test, which you're not allowed to do at all.
I'm sure.
They ban cameras very fast, but he had like 5 hours of footage because he's a sneaky dude. So he's putting up Loke test footage of the new character Jacko, as well as Johnny, as well as new system mechanics for Guilty Gear Revelator. They're very high quality. I'm very impressed with the stuff, because it's always a thing from Japan. I don't know what it is about them. They can build fucking Gundams, but they can't like get videos past 360p. Like, I don't know what the problem is.
Every phone invented now is just not. It's just 1080p. Every phone.
I don't understand what some of their.
I don't know how you can buy cameras that are 360p.
I remember like a year ago, Topanga was streaming, and it was literally almost 240p, I think. And I was like, what is this? So, big ups to Jiyuna for stepping up for Japanese quality-wise. And he's been putting a lot of work into his YouTube, which I appreciate, as someone who thinks that the anime scene needs like someone actually putting time and effort into videos, unlike all the other videos I see from the anime cats. And if you think I'm talking about you in your anime videos, I probably am, because they suck. So
Don't you have some video coming out or something? I thought you made a combo video or something not too long ago.
I did. It was really
Oh.
bad. I was making fun of it.
Oh, okay.
I was just testing out this camera, to be honest.
Wait, you filmed your combo video with the camera?
Yeah, because that's what I see people fucking do with their phones and shit.
So you're just trying to be hip and cool?
I'm being a hipster, yes. I'm just being ironic. Really, really stupidly ironic.
Okay.
Which is, I guess, what a hipster does. So, whatever. That didn't take long. Do you want to do thank yous and then the announcement? Questions.
Yeah, sure. If you guys have questions, you could send them to @HarrisonSBA and @Honzo Gonzo on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Where do you want to start?
Hey guys. We're gonna start with you guys, the viewers. Thank you all for always sticking with us, even through our dark Dacidbro days, and you know, continuing to come back. I don't know why. I personally don't think we're very good.
We continue to do it because of you guys. Like, there's literally there's no way we would continue to do it for 2.5 years.
It's 2.5 years, guys. It's a lot. So thanks for sticking with us. We started the show before I've ever taken a sip of alcohol, and now I'm an alcoholic. So, what a transition!
This is the progression of Honzo Gonzo.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I had a beard back then at all. Like, never.
Remember, we used to not have video.
We did not have video
for the first half a year. We didn't have video.
For the first actual good podcast with video. Shouts to Wake Up SRK, and so that's a milestone. First good podcast with video. Yeah. We had a number of guests, a lot, and I was planning on more. I just didn't have the opportunity, and I knew this day was coming for a bit now, so I held off on it. So let's thank our guest VDon, who was on our first show.
Actually, these are all in order, I believe, and then obviously there's some people that are repeats.
Yeah. Okay. So VDon, he's a Starbase cat. I met him during my first vanilla forays into the scene, and he lives up in Seattle. I just saw him at Northwest Majors.
Yep.
And,
he was at NCR too.
Yes, he was at NCR. He's jovial as ever. Really cool guy. We had Hellpockets. Of course, you guys know Hellpockets. Hellpockets has been a repeat guest, and he has his own little podcast called SDR, if you guys might have heard of it. It's on tomorrow. Hellpockets is always cool. I remember people were like, the first time I met Hellpockets was at NCR 2011, and I was in the Street Fighter Marvel room, and I was asking about people who come from SF State, because I went there before I actually came to tournaments and played AE when it first came out at SF State, because they had a cab. I got mopped. I couldn't do like Yang Rekkas and shit. I was so bad, and like people were telling me, like, yeah, check out that Negro Ninja guy. You know Negro Ninja? And I was like, I'm pretty sure, because I saw like one black person. So I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he was there. Because I'm like, so yeah. And they point up the balcony, because if you remember, it was like balconies at 2011, like going up.
Yeah.
So they point at the other balcony. It's Hellpockets with like 2 beers in his hand, just like drinking and just screaming at someone. And I was like, no, I don't think it was that guy. He looks scary. So that was my first impressions of Hellpockets.
Wait, that's when you first met him?
Yeah.
Really? I feel like I met him before that.
Yeah.
I met him at the all-famous Dragon Lounge, probably.
Dragon Lounge. So, shout out to Negro Ninja. Dacidbro, of course, was on the show. As much as I make fun of Dacidbro, I actually do like Dacidbro. He's very nice. He's a cool dude. He's just super white, so it's easy to make fun of him. Like, super white. You guys don't understand. Dacidbro's cool, though. I like Dacid. As much hate as he gets. It's very nice. He's very good commentator. Very professional, unlike a lot of the commentators.
He'll probably be. I mean, if he wants to be there, he'll be there at Evo again. I'm sure if he's up to date with the game and wants to do it.
Working with Dacidbro. We had Hungry Human Larry. He was talking about his YumaCon experiences, I believe.
Yep.
My memory serves correct. That was funny. I'm always interested in anime con stories from a eccentric perspective, because Larry's pretty eccentric in a good way. and he was just telling about all these stories, and it was funny. And here, Larry's a very funny and cool dude.
One sec,
And-
hold on.
What?
Oh. I was going to show his shirt.
Oh yeah, and Hungry Human, of course, he runs Hungry Human, one of the best shirt companies in the FGC.
In the world.
In the world?
In the world.
In the world? Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
that's cool. He actually gave me this shirt at NCR this year.
Yeah, Larry's always dope, and his shirts are great. I want him to make more, to be honest. All his designs are good. Hoodaman, of course, the Starbase legend. We always talked at Starbase. I never really actually talked to him until I think Cross Tekken, I think, because I really didn't play Street Fighter at all, and I did play Cross Tekken quite a bit, and I was pretty decent at the game at the start, so it was cool. And Hoodaman's the nicest dude ever.
Yeah, I mean, I carpooled with him to events for probably 2 years straight, something like that.
Yeah, he's just the nicest dude in the world. I'm so glad he's getting so much national recognition, because I remember back in the day, I'm like, why doesn't this dude travel? He's so good. And, as soon as he started, he's just placing well. I mean, he's one of the only Americans that placed well in Korea. And, not even Justin did that. So, it's always cool hanging out with that dude. He's very nice and very cool. Easy to talk to. We had Mizuki.
We had Mizuki on here.
That was when he was working with AverMedia, I believe, a while ago.
That was actually at the same time that they... I think it was Lost in Space 3 that they actually sponsored the tournament and threw money into the pot and stuff. So
I remember that. That was one of the
that was really cool.
That was one of the first Starbase tournaments that was sponsored.
Yep.
That was one of the last ones too. So big shout out to Mizuki. He's a funny guy. He's always funny. I remember he got me into a maid cafe at Fanime. If you guys ever seen that Connect 4 video of me losing to Beneath and Connect 4 in 3 turns or something. Mizuki got me in there, and we were in the cafe because of him. And I fucking hate maid cafes. I don't fucking get them. Do not get them.
I don't get them either, which is probably why I didn't go.
If the... I was going to say something bad. I'm not even going to continue. We had Domingo, a.k.a. the Commissioner, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, the Commissioner. He's always an eccentric guy in the Long Island streams that they used to have all the time. They were pretty popular, but they declined because I actually had them banned on Twitch accidentally. I don't think I've told this story before, but I went to their stream because they were streaming some weird shit. I was like, okay, I want to go check it out. And they were all in the chat, all the Long Island guys, and I was like, what's going on with the stream? There's just some dude playing Final Fantasy 14. I was like, this doesn't seem correct. I'm like, yeah, this dude hacked our stream, and we can't get him off. And I was like, okay, I'll help you out with that. So I know I have an admin buddy, and I was like, hey, can you kick the IP off for this thing? He's like, yeah, sure. And so they did it, and apparently, their channel got banned, and it was a joke or something. And I was like, oh no, that was totally me. So if you guys remember the Long Island stream getting banned, it was because of me. Accidentally, I was just trying to be helpful. I guess they were just trying to troll me, but I whoopsie daisied them. I was just trying to be helpful. Yeah. And of course we had KBeast. Everyone knows and loves KBeast as the third co-host on the show. He showed up when I slept through the show one time. I didn't sleep through. I really just missed it.
You're a terrible person.
It was one time. It was the
And it
SDR.
will
See how many
forever
times
be
the motherfuckers
remembered.
don't show up. I want to hear it. Mine is from pure laziness, though. I really didn't check. So I guess that's different.
Yeah, I
But
know. You were too busy playing Bioshock.
It was Bioshock Infinite. Yeah, I was. KBeast, of course, is one of the first people. He's the reason I actually got sponsored. He recognized me pretty early on, and he's the quote-unquote manager of Marvelous Customs. So I'm always grateful for KBeast for giving me the opportunity to be sponsored, and I love the Marvelous Customs guys. They're a great set of dudes. I probably won't be officially sponsored by them forever. Like I don't think I'm gonna get sponsored for a game because I don't play anymore. But they're gonna be at Evo. Check them out. They're gonna
Yeah,
be
they've been
doing...
making a small comeback too.
Oh yeah, they've always been profitable, to be honest. They've done very well for themselves because a lot of people in the community, local community, really like their modding services, and they keep going back. I know the Sacramento Cats always have them do shit, so it's pretty cool. And they're some of the best modders in the scene, in my opinion. They understand things pretty well, and they'll do a bunch of new services like PS4.
Yeah, I'm
modding.
sure there's gonna be a lot of people asking for PS4 mods.
Well, I mean, not anymore. But it's
Wow.
Woo, boy. We had Drew Grimey. I love Drew Grimey. I'm sad that he exited the scene for a bit, but I understand why. He had personal family issues, and I can always, of course, respect that. But Drew is one of the best players that came off of online play, probably in a good while. I believe like Wolf Crone was probably the online warrior dude, like the poster child. I think Drew was really the online warrior dude for Marvel, and he excelled after he came offline. Like he just kept getting better. So it was always cool watching him. And I know he's playing MKX now. He's tweeting a bunch now. So hopefully he comes out to an event. Drew's like the nicest dude too. Like he's very nice, and he's very funny, and he's just like a normal guy. Like he's just a normal person stuck in the FGC weirdness. So I respect him sticking with it because it can get weird sometimes. I'm okay with it, but I understand the normal person's perspective, like the normal average American. So, yeah, Drew's always cool. I love Drew. We had Dawn. She was on the podcast as well. Dawn's like one of the funniest people I've ever seen on Twitter. And she's very cool in person. She memes as well in person. I'm hyped to see her at CEO. She's been playing Blaze Blue a bunch, so I think she'll be competing in that. Dawn's cool. She's a graphic artist. Go follow her on Twitter. She posts a bunch of funny shit. We had Rynge. Rynge is one of my Dota compatriots, as well as people who understand Marvel just as a whole, like correctly. It's kind of hard to understand Marvel, I think, like correctly, because some people are like, it's fucking random, like it's all this shit. But it's really not. And there's so many situations that you have to have a fast eye for that I think it's hard to comprehend. That's why I think most commentators suck. And that's why I think Rynge is a very good commentator. Because he comes from a player perspective, and he understands how to convey it in a good way. And Rynge is cool. He's a cool dude.
Well, like how many... Okay, alright, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We had you can talk if you want.
No.
Okay, we had Apologyman, Beneath. I love Beneath as much as I make fun of him on Twitter. Beneath's a very cool dude. Very weird. But, I always hope the best for him. He's the winner of SCR. He's has a bright future ahead of him in the Vigia games. Hopefully they make Street Fighter V easy enough for him to play because he's not the most technical guy. But Beneath's really funny and cool. So, shouts to Beneath. I mean, Kinderparty, my favorite white person. He actually, I want to shout out Kinderparty because I didn't mention this at all. He won something. He got like second.
Oh
I think,
yeah,
in the
he
Marvel.
beat that one guy that everybody...
Well, he beat Mix Up. Yeah. Good shit to him. But like at Combo Breaker, he won something. I think he won the Marvel auction.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he got a lot of money, and he actually bought pizza for everyone. And he tweeted out he was going to buy pizza. He actually did buy pizza for everyone. And he actually came in the back and offered it to me.
Still didn't buy me any pizza.
Well, he bought me pizza, so.
Wow.
And he bought me a Mountain Dew the last day. I always ask people to bring me Mountain Dew. I'm very serious about it. If I can't find Mountain Dew sometimes, and like, I need that to function. So shout outs to Mountain Dew.
There's just when I walked up to my house before I came here, there was just a random, like, just full Mountain Dew just on the sidewalk, sitting up straight, and I figured you were there, but you weren't.
That's my calling card,
Yeah,
like the Joker. I was like, I like fucking.
Just, of course, I mean you wouldn't leave full Mountain Dews. You'd leave empty Mountain Dews.
Bottles. Yeah, Kinderparty's cool. I love Kinderparty. Real motherfucker, that dude. And of course, if we forgot you as a guest, you probably were bad. I don't know.
That's every guest. I went That's all
Okay.
of our guests. We didn't
What's with
bring
random
anybody.
people we're gonna think?
What?
Who are we thinking for random people? What's this?
I don't know. I don't know. That's for you.
I don't know. Who helped us out with the show?
Chris Seglia, for sure.
Seglia has helped, yes.
He made the splash page. So
Made the splash page. I liked our original splash page that I made.
I
made that shit in 10 minutes. I loved it.
I'll try and find it.
I probably still have it at home. You know, of course, Seglia is the god. If you guys don't understand who Seglia is, it's because he doesn't want you to know. But,
Actually, that's true.
He's the behind-the-scenes guy. He's a goober, and he's always pushing the envelope for the scene as a whole. Shouts to Seg. Everyone should, clap it up for Seg. I think he's the unsung hero of a lot of things. Where is my folder? Hold on. Oh, I have it on my inventory. Hold on. Anyways, I guess while I find this, we should, I guess, announce why we're stopping the show.
Hold on. I found it.
Oh, you found it?
I found it.
Okay, the Devilfish says in chat, Honzo is the ultimate stereotype of a gamer. Fat, neckbeard, Mountain Dew, and asexual. Oh boy. Some of those are true. Yeah, Seg is the guy that Flo said he sounded like a cave.
Oh, yeah.
When Flo was inebriated. Yeah. You sound like a cave.
Oh, I updated that splash page, by the way. Oh, wait. There you go.
Oh, I don't see it. Hold on. I'll see in a second. Yeah.
I guess, okay, alright, whatever. Should I? Announce it?
There it is. I'm just looking at
Oh,
it.
okay.
Okay, so do you want to do it? Yeah, it's your shit. So
I mean, whatever. It's everybody kind of guessed it by now. I
Yeah.
got a job at Capcom. Yay!
hey.
It only took 4 years to get it, but I don't know. I just think it's absolutely crazy that when I first started playing Street Fighter, I was like, oh, it'd be really cool to work at Capcom, and tomorrow it'll be like, oh, it's really cool working at Capcom. So, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Starts tomorrow.
Yep. Thanks to everybody who. I mean, yeah. Thanks to everybody who supported my tournaments, and yeah. I mean, it would if nobody showed up to my stuff. I wouldn't be getting this job. So, thanks to you guys.
Do you want to see your title? I don't even know what your title is.
My title is Digital Media Specialist.
Digital Media Specialist.
Yep.
What fluff title. I love it. So yeah, congrats, Harrison. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's always awesome. Capcom's a cool company. Cool people.
If you guys, I mean, yeah, if you guys are at E3, we'll both be there.
Yeah, so Harrison's going to be there as an official Capcom rep, and he's going to be doing, we don't know. We both don't know what the fuck we're doing. So, like, he'll be there and dealing with Capcom shit. I'm going to be there actually replacing Harrison for his previous role for Capcom. What the fuck am I called? Like, I don't even know. I'm doing something. So I'll be there with Capcom as well, just not as Capcom.
You're a Chris Seglia assistant specialist. That's what you are.
Yes. I just like calling myself mini versions of people. I guess I'm mini Hans for the E3. But yeah, everyone, congrats to Harrison. You're gonna see a lot more of him. He's gonna be doing a bunch of stuff at Capcom, social media wise, as well as
You don't
game
know that.
stuff.
You're just saying stuff now.
I am just saying stuff, and then you have to do it. Hopefully, we see more. You guys should do more content. I think for Capcom, because Hans's stuff that they've been doing, like with those player cards with their gifts, those are super cool. I like them.
You might not see me as much in front of a camera, but you'll definitely be seeing me more at events, I feel like.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Which I'm super excited about. Because I've never been to E3, I haven't been to a lot of these events, and now I get to go.
Yeah, me neither. I have not, and I get to tag along and drink beer and bang hookers, so. I can say that. I don't have a job. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, people are saying Cody's confirmed for Street Fighter 5.
I wish.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, let's do some questions. I know some of you guys were guessing. Oh, you guys got a lot of questions. I don't think there has to be a time limit for the show, does there?
What?
The last one. Time limit.
Oh no, I mean we can. Yeah, I don't care.
Fucking 3 p.m.
When we finish it, we finish it.
Send your questions. We'll probably answer them. Of course, we have to start with at Drew Red Mage.
Drew Red Mage. What do you
Shout
got?
out to Drew Red Mage, by the way. He used to be the only one that sent us questions, and he still sends us multiple questions every week. And I
Every
know he's
single
like
show.
a teacher.
And then there was like this one. There was this one show where he tweeted us like before the show. It's like, oh my god, sorry guys, I can't watch the show. I'm just like, dude, you send us questions every single week.
That guy's such a trooper. And I know he's a teacher, I believe. So like he has to get up early and fucking deal with shit kids. So like, I always appreciate him staying up just to even ask questions. Because I know that's hard. It's a hard job sometimes. Being a teacher. I used to be a quote unquote tutor.
Yeah, because that's the same as being a teacher.
It's exactly the same, except one person instead of 25. Well, it's California. I don't know where he lives, but if he lives in California, it's like 40 kids per class. But yeah, best memory from the show. What did you learn from doing the show that you think will stick with you? Best memory?
Best memory. I think just Honzo Gonzo forgetting it was Tuesday. I think that was just everything. It wasn't the fact that he just didn't show up. It's just the fact that he retweeted the tweet that it said it was that day, and he still just didn't show up.
Yeah. Oh, I can't defend myself. That's really just what happened. I'll tell you my worst experience. I guess I'm gonna blow myself up. I don't care. I used to kick my girlfriend out of my room, and I made her wait outside for hours while we did the show. That used to be a thing. So that's how dedicated I am to the show. I did. It was very cold those months too, so I always felt horrible. But I did it. I don't know. I kept doing it. She was understanding, I guess. What did I learn from doing the show that will stick with you? Don't do that, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. That'll stick with me? I don't know. Being real. I don't know. It's the worst answer I ever came up with.
I don't know. I think just hell, I don't know. It's kind of just a bunch of stuff that I don't know, mistakes that we did, and I don't know. I just wish that we planned a little bit more when we first started the show, as opposed to because we kind of rushed into it, and which is cool. I mean, whatever. But looking back, I kind of wish we would have. I don't know.
The fact that new content sometimes is very bad, but sometimes you have to get the bad out of the way in order to make it good. I think that's what kind of sticks with me, as well as casual, being very casual about things and not, I guess, quote unquote professional, I think is much better for a format. I mean, it's not a fucking secret in my opinion, but like the fact that, we never really had sponsors where we had to like not talk about shit.
Yeah.
We've been very, very, open and honest. You guys ask us questions every week, I've said too much before. So I just think being casual is very, very good for a lot of content.
I think that's one of the reasons why we continue to do the show too. It's
just talking with people. That's all it is. Just talking with cats. That's what I like about streaming. That's the only thing I like about streaming for the most part.
You get to talk with people?
You get to talk to people. That's the whole allure of like being a streamer. But like, if you don't have people to talk to, there's no point. I think you're just fucking playing video games. As your image also says, not so much a question, just want to say thank you guys fully for the many hours and hard work you did for us. Thank Harrison. I barely did anything. I really did. Like, I might have carried the show for the past, like, 2 months, but Harrison's carried the show for, like, 2 years. So, like, I want to thank Harrison. He really does all the shit for it. I really don't do anything. Like, when I say that, you guys don't want to understand. Like, I just sit here. So... If you have anything to say, Drew, just say. Got it? Harrison?
Yeah.
Okay. At Mecha MacGyver asks, how much do you regret doing the show that sucks? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't regret it. I think he's trying to be funny.
I know he's
trying to be a little funny man, but it's not working.
The amount of people that come up to me at tournaments that are like, man, I love the show. It's pretty cool. It's quite the amount. I think.
It's more than none, which is crazy.
I'm always excited whenever someone says it.
The first time somebody came up to me, he was like, "Oh, hey, you're that guy from the show." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh man, I really like this part." Blah, blah, blah. I was like, "Okay, cool, thanks." Like, I don't know. It's I don't know. It's just a weird thing to experience when somebody comes up and says, "Hey, I like what you do."
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It makes me feel like Maximilian.
It makes me actually want to continue to do the show or keep doing the show. If people didn't do that, I probably wouldn't have continued to do the show.
At Mecha MacGyver also asks, can the love you share with Harrison ever be replicated or mass produced? I mean, no, I don't think so. I like Harrison. He's cool. We'll make Harrison hella awkward right now. The show and Harrison, as well as Seg and my friend Look, who you guys don't know, helped me through a very tough period in my life. So I'm always grateful to them. They don't know it, but now Harrison found out. So now it's gonna be weird for you as you sit there and say nothing.
What?
Say something.
What? What?
I was saying thank you, Harrison, for being very nice.
Anytime, dude. Anytime.
At Defective Naruto asks, last question for the show. Anything you want to tell Harrison or something to get you off your chest to him? I guess that. But, no. It's not like we're never going to fucking talk again.
I know. People think we're
like
just...
Harrison's going to Capcom like, oh, I'm just sitting here in my goddamn cave. At Hellpockets says, salute from fellow internet show hosts everywhere. Now that you're hanging it up, can we use your overlays? No. You don't use fucking video on the SDR because you guys are low tier.
They are.
Yeah.
They're the part of the 240p crowd?
Yeah, they're the second most popular podcast on IPLAYWINNER behind the show that sucks. So it's like, come on, dude.
I mean, technically the third, but the Fray kind of helped them out by not doing the show anymore. Yeah,
of course. They're dead. They're dead like us. They're dead from laziness. We're dead from success. So, you know, fuck all y'all. We're like a goddamn phoenix. Thank you, Hellpockets, of course. Everyone watch STR tomorrow. It's on. I always forget the time slot. I think it's like 6.
6:30. 6:30.
6:30.
Yep, every Monday.
They always say that it's been that from Monday for years. I'm like, I don't remember what I had for breakfast. Get off me.
He doesn't remember his own show.
At McCoolin, aka Dang, asks, if you could have had one guest on the show, who would it be?
I mean, I guess Maximilian.
Yeah, Max would have been cool, but I feel like I could... Anyone?
Get anybody? Like Ono or something?
No, that wouldn't have been fun.
I don't know. I really wish we would have gotten Derry on the show that one time. But then something came up and you couldn't get on. And then it kind of just fell apart after that.
Derry's always fun. Who would I have gotten? Someone funny. I don't know. Louis C.K. That'd be cool.
What?
Anyone? Yeah, Louis.
Hey, Louis, you want to be on the show that sucks? What?
Dude, I was actually watching some random... It was like a D&D podcast or something. And Andrew WK was just there. And, like... It was on Twitch. It had like 2,000 viewers only. I'm like, wow, what the fuck's Andrew WK did? And they're like singing songs, like pouring whipped cream on each other. It was the weirdest shit. And they're all like fucking dressed up as like clowns. It was crazy. And they're all playing guitars and singing. And Andrew WK is just there like rocking out. I'm like, what's happening? But that was cool too. He also asked, did Honzo taking his clothes off on April Fool's cause the show to jump the shark? I didn't take my clothes off, first off. All the way. I actually faked it off camera because Harrison took me off camera. And I had a pair of underwear next to me. And I actually threw it behind me to prank Harrison that I was actually naked. But I was never actually naked. Just, I want to get that
That
clear.
doesn't excuse the fact.
I just want to make that clear. I was not actually naked. I'm not stupid. I was just... Everything else was off. I kept my socks on. Did it cause it to jump the shark? Probably. I don't know. Imagine my mom walking in on that.
Just you taking your shirt off in front of the camera?
Yeah, she's like, what? She think I'm doing gay porn or something.
I think the reasons are starting to come to light on why we're actually canceling the show.
Who cares, man? It's the last one. Fuck it. At Devilfish asks, I'm thinking about a late in life circumcision. I will miss 2 weeks of work, though. Is it worth it? Well, coming from someone who's half circumcised, I think
They messed up.
Yeah, I've said this before many times, but yeah, I'm half circumcised. So when I'm flaccid, I'm not circumcised, but when I have a boner, I am circumcised. It's the best of both worlds.
All right, well, you might as well answer the question then.
Is it worth it? Probably. I don't like you. When I was a kid, well, that's just gross. Like, it's just easier if you're circumcised. I think. It's not bad if you're not, though. I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
Next
At Ralphie
question,
Dog
thank
asks, this is not a question, but I'll miss seeing you guys every Tuesday. Thank you, Ralphie Dog. It's very nice of you.
Thanks, dude.
At McCoolin, aka dang, this one got me laughing before the show started. How sick are my reads? This is before the show. This is an hour ago, by the way. Harrison works at Capcom as a streamer, and Honzo is a virgin. Spot on, dude. Fucking 100%. You guessed it. Those some sick ass reads. I'm gonna call you Mike Ross. So yeah, that was a funny tweet.
By the way, his face on Twitter, his Twitter profile face,
Yeah,
it's like one of the greatest videos ever.
that video is pretty good. At Fun Crushable asks, when will we see you guys again? I'll be doing shit. I actually do have something in the works, but it's like I have to be good at things in order to execute it. You'll be seeing it probably in the next couple of weeks, but it's not that exciting, I don't think. Harrison, of course, you guys are going to see at Capcom doing stuff, and you might not see him as a direct result, but you'll see his fingers going into the internets. So, we're not going away. We're still going to be at majors and shit, too. It's not like we're dying. At the Hound 2, what was the origin story of you guys joining IPLAYWINNER? Was it a Batman and Robin scenario? I'd like to hear yours, because I don't know it.
Of me joining, I mean, it was basically I had known Hans for a while, and he was doing all of those Capcom events, those World Tour events, like when before
2012, I believe.
yeah, before they started to get other streamers, and to do it for him. He asked me to do his streams while he was away, and then he never came back, so I kind of just continued to do the IPLAYWINNER streams.
He's going to go get some cigarettes. So. Still getting them cigarettes. Mine's weird. I think I started doing guides for IPLAYWINNER. I got paid to do guides. If you guys actually go on IPLAYWINNER.com, there are some Marvel sections that have very, very good guides on them that people don't look at. But like they're very relevant still, I think. They go with my combo videos, but I think I was paid a bit to do the guides, and I just never I never went fully forced through with it, and I just I knew all you guys, so I would just tag along, and I think it was the Aftershock you guys just put my fucking face on IPLAYWINNER. I don't know whose decision it was. Like,
Oh yeah, that was weird.
my face was just on IPLAYWINNER. I was like, well, that's cool. Why wasn't I told about that? Like, I just showed up and it was happening. And I was like, this is fucking weird. And I think Aftershock was really when I guess I joined IPLAYWINNER because we all rode in the same car and it was fun. And I guess I became a fucking staple of IPLAYWINNER with the face. So
Everybody, they need a face for everything, dude.
I know, I just felt it was weird. I felt it was a little odd. Well, I'm okay with it, but I think Aftershock was the big moment. Because I never been to Sykes Place before Aftershock. We went there and shot, and you know it was a good experience. So I think Aftershock was when I actually like officially kind of did. And there was no like official thing. Like I was just indoctrinated kind of, and I was just part of it, helping people out.
Yep.
I mean, I used to help Harrison out at Starbase sometimes.
Oh yeah, you would help me out at like every tournament that you were able to go to.
Yeah.
Mostly because I forced you because I was your ride.
I was very fine with it. I didn't mind. At Chumphill asks, where to hide the body? At Dan Freya sends us a funny picture.
With a misspelled sentence, I don't know what that even means.
I think that's me quoting. It's a me quote. Harrison sent me a picture of his dick while I was at work. I think I said that before.
But it says Robin Williams.
I think that's just random.
Okay.
I think he's just trying to be funny. It's pretty funny. At the Hound 2, any regrets from the show? Yeah. There's one time I opened my mouth when I shouldn't have. And I do regret. I'm not going to say what, because people will understand how much of a blow up it was. But
I feel like, I don't know, the show has always been weird. Like, obviously we've never gotten like a whole ton of viewers, but every time we like say something controversial at all, I feel like it just ends up everywhere.
Yeah, and the one thing I probably didn't want ended up everywhere, did. So like, I was like, fuck. But you know, other than that, there's been no consequences from it. I'm just regret it, just personal reasons. But yeah, I don't think there's that much I regret. You see my Twitter. I don't.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't mind.
Again, there might have been like, yeah, that one time or whatever, but other than that, everything I've kind of said on the show was.
Yeah.
I usually don't say anything unless I'm like 100% positive that I mean to say it. So.
Yeah, I just say shit. So, that's just me. I've been working on it though. At Cheyenne Sumirigag, whatever, says, what's on your E3 wish list? I'm so excited for this question.
I mean, there was Fallout 4, but they already like gave it away.
No, but gameplay for Fallout 4 is going to be at E3.
Oh, then that's on my wish list.
Yes, definitely. And I hope they have it playable as a demo at E3, because I'll actually jerk off on the Fallout 4 controller.
I mean,
also,
I guess we
Dark
gotta...
Souls 3.
What?
Dark Souls 3 is rumored to be there. Definitely.
Didn't they just make a game, though?
They made Bloodborne.
Yeah.
I think Dark Souls 3 is from the Dark Souls 2 company. They're two separate companies.
Oh, okay.
Kind of. Teams, I guess. The term. So I think it's the Dark Souls 2 team.
I mean, yeah, Fallout 4 stuff. I mean, I guess some Street Fighter 5 stuff.
Oh yeah, we've actually Mr. Seglio lent me his camera. Very nice camera, and I'm trying to find time to take very high quality Street Fighter 5 footage if they allow me. I'm sure there's gonna be stream footage, but I don't think they're gonna stream everything. And if I ever get the chance to play it privately, which I don't think I will, but if it happens randomly, I'll try and film it. So I am trying to find content for you guys. And if there's cool stuff at E3, I'm gonna try and film it.
I feel like if there's a, I don't know. I don't know. I was gonna say I feel like if there's a booth, everybody has cameras. Like,
mine's high quality though, and I post it.
Nobody cares.
I care.
Nobody cares.
I care. I have more clout than those other fuckers. Fuck them. But yeah, Street Fighter 5 is gonna be very interesting. Hopefully they
Release new character.
Yeah, I really want to announce a new character, and he's playable too. So we haven't seen Charlie or Bison being playable at all.
I bet they'll. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, you can't just say bet. You probably know, Harrison.
No, I don't.
I know you don't.
I don't. That's why I'm doing the show before I start.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully they do some cool Bison stuff. Gameplay wise. I'm very interested in that character.
But yeah, mostly just Fallout 4 stuff, I think, at this point.
Alex Derfetchter asked me, would you rather win a lifetime supply of Baja Blast or see Marvel vs. Capcom 4 get released? Marvel vs. Capcom 4.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, Baja Blast is like forever though. Like.
Yeah, but I'll get diabetes and die. Like, I have to be conscious of that. Like, I'm not fucking a fiend, as some of these other cats are.
Isn't it out anyway? Like, is it Can't you buy Baja Blast again? I thought.
Yeah, I have a fucking can.
Yeah.
It just means for free, but Bob, it's not that expensive. Go to Costco, man. At the Hound 2 asked, is the show shutting down because of the hookers and blow were too much and couldn't keep up with production costs? Production costs. A funny term. Costs my gas to produce. So, occasionally.
Yep. That's basically it.
Hookers and blow, no. We're not into that stuff, buddy. There's a weird picture. I don't even know. I don't want to.
I don't know what that is.
I don't want to know. It seems creepy. Athon2 says E3 predictions since you're not gonna have a show. He said it probably new character from Street Fighter, gameplay for Fallout, maybe Dark Souls 3. I really want to see a game, like another multiplayer game that I'm interested in, not just Street Fighter or Fallout. I guess like another something to keep my attention. I guess I'm hoping for another multiplayer game. At Zarking Photon asks, now that the show that sucks is over, what am I going to do with my life? Watch SDR every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Or just wait. There'll be more content, I swear. We're not going away.
Honzo Gonzo's in charge of IPLAYWINNER now.
Fuck. Well, that website's getting shut down.
Hold on.
At Gearhead Mitch. Why am I on speaker?
What?
I hear an echo.
You're fine. Go.
At Gearhead Mitch asks, what's the weirdest looking arcade stick or arcade stick art you've ever seen? There's been a couple. Arcade stick wise, the Bop It stick, of course, is the popular one.
The Bop It stick? They have a Bop
You never
It?
seen it?
No, I haven't.
You know the Bop It controller?
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
twist it, bop it, pull it.
Yeah.
They just made an arcade stick. So like, bop it was like fierce or something, and like pull it was directionless. It was weird.
That's awesome.
Fully functional too. I've seen someone playing.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Another weird stick art. Larry, actually, Hungry Human Larry's, the bottom of his stick is fucking crazy. It just has him with a gun to his fucking head, with, like blood everywhere, and he's in a tank top, and he's like holding up a sign that says something. And like, I asked him, I'm like, "Is it my first major revelation?" I was like, "What the fuck's up with your art?" He's like, "No one's gonna steal this stick if they see that on the back." Like, I was like, "I guess, like, I'll be scared too," because he just looks insane while he's doing it. I was like, "Jesus." Like, I've also seen. There was one back in the day. I think it was 2009. I saw it was like a bunch of pictures of Gutex, and it was like a very serious one. A bunch of pictures of Gutex and his accomplishments, and it was all like Arcade Infinity second place and all this shit, like things that like really weren't impressive. But it was just Gutex's face everywhere, and I think they're just trying to hype him up. I don't know. That one was weird. Have you seen any weird ones?
Any weird ones? No.
No?
You know, I don't know.
I always look for cool arcade sticks. I watch people's hands a lot. Both, I do it when I'm playing, and when other people are playing. It's very interesting how people's hands work for fighting games. Like, Street Fighter players have a lot more actions per minute than Marvel players. So like that.
Somebody said IPW. McCoolin says IPW stock dropped 50%.
Scott Box has a can of Mountain Dew. He's from Canada, apparently. Scott Box looking dope in those glasses.
He is.
I don't know how he found it. I don't think they have it in Canada. I think he's like the only person in Canada that has it. That's cool. Anime Evo tweeted us. It's Sunday and I'm watching a Street Fighter podcast with Honzo Gonzo, and I won VSAV in 3rd in CS2 last night. Am I really an anime player? Yes, I believe that's Daryl. Yeah. Winning VSAV makes you an anime cat. Are we a Street Fighter podcast?
Oh wait, what was the question you just said? Was it just at you? Because I don't see it.
Yeah. It was
okay. Because he has another question.
He called us a Street Fighter podcast.
I think no, we're not.
I'm a Marvel player, buddy.
We're not a podcast anymore.
Damn.
They asked, got any tips for people who want to launch their own podcast?
Keep with it.
Think of a sick name.
Sick name. It's gonna suck for a bit, maybe even months.
Yeah, I mean, looking back on it, I feel like even if we did prepare for the show a little bit more in the beginning, I don't even think it wouldn't have mattered a whole lot. Just because I feel like you just learned how to talk with the other person you're doing the show with over time, and you learn to like realize when they stop talking, or I don't know, when you first start talking with somebody, it's really incredibly hard to just continue to talk.
I agree. And I'm still bad at it. I interrupt you all the fucking time. I know. I know all the times I interrupt you. I feel bad about it, but I still do it. It's hard to adjust. So I think commentating hard. See, I just fucking interrupt you again.
No, I interrupted you.
Commentating is very hard as well because you don't know when the thought ends and when you're actually interrupting. So it's like that's why I think Ultra Chen works so well because they fucking rehearse that shit. Like they know, like the tempo of their commentary is very structured and it just works much better. That's what professional football commentators do and all that shit. Like they have a structure.
Well, they usually have one guy do like play-by-play, and then another guy do analysis. So they're not really
that's still structured.
talking over. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they're not really ever talking over each other because they have
roles.
Yeah, roles. Is the real reason we love Triforce? Wow. Is the real reason Honzo Gonzo wears his hat all the time is because his hairline is getting bodied?
Yeah, I guess. I'm taking off my hat for the final show. I'm sweating, by the way. My room's fucking... You guys don't understand. I don't wear my hat at my house. So when I do it for the show, sometimes my room's incredibly hot, and it makes me sweat a lot. So, yeah, I guess. My mom's dad is bald, and my dad's bald, so there's no hope for me. I already know that. But yeah, probably. I'd be okay with it. My hair's always been horrible. It's one of the reasons I wear a hat. Yeah. At the Phantom Lot asked, why didn't you use the crappy background from the pilot? We showed it. Also loves. Thank you, Phantom Lot. Always cool seeing you. People are calling it. People are just saying it sucks.
Which is, respectable.
Malice is pouring out a 40. Good shit. The Hound sent us like a splash screen. It says "See you stream, cowboy."
What?
Did you not see that?
Oh.
It's like a little splash page.
It's okay.
It's for the last show, Harrison. He's our self-proclaimed producer. Like, if you ever see his fucking producer and writer, if you look at his bio, the Hound tease, he's for a while. He says the producer and writer for the show that sucks.
Oh, it does. It says that on there.
Yeah,
wow.
It's been that way for like I think a year or something.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. At R Kappa Fuckboy also asks, will Honzo ever stop being a stagehand and move up in this world? Probably not. I mean, I'm not the one who got the job, so rip. One of these days.
One of these days.
The Hound is lamenting Harrison leaving IPLAYWINNER and saying that I'm a bad leader for IPLAYWINNER. Fuck y'all.
That's a great way to start off.
Yeah,
great
fuck
way.
everyone. Fuck everyone who's watching my content. I fucking hate you. I'm the new ruler. I'm the Vince McMahon. I guess I'm like Stephanie. That's a wrestling reference, Harrison. Brackets.
You lost me.
At Anime Evo also asks, got any tips for people who want to launch?
I already asked that question.
No. Got any tips for people who want to launch their own Mountain Dew? Oh.
I already.
You didn't say Mountain Dew focus.
Yeah, I didn't.
There's multiple people have been saying they want to start a Mountain Dew show with me. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you people? Like, who the fuck would watch that?
How do you create content? Like, I'd imagine you would just run out of ideas in the first like 3 weeks of the show. Like, I don't know. The whole show is just you coming up with Mountain Dew flavors.
Hitler was right. That's my flavor. At Kabuki TX asks, will there be a post Evo show? Not for the show that sucks. There might be a. Might interview Harrison or something, but not the show that sucks. And it's not to say that maybe the show that sucks is ending. Like, I might continue it in the future with another co-host. That's not out of the realm of possibilities, but it's not going to be Harrison, unfortunately. As much as I want it to be Harrison.
It will never be me ever again.
He also asked, so when should we expect the spin-off show? I don't know. I'm taking a break for a bit, for podcast-wise, I think, because people have asked me to be on their little podcasts, and I just don't know.
You can be that guest where, hey, remember this is a guest or a guy from the show that sucks, and everybody's like, oh my god, what's that? It's like, oh, the show that like died like 2 years ago. You can be like that guy. That's still popular from a show that happened like 2 years ago.
Gary's the Fray dude, you know, the show that died. So at least we announced we were ending. It didn't just end.
The Fray just died.
Yeah, it's a guy hit by a car. Let's see. At Killing Cereal asks, how does one become Easy Coast? As CEO, I'll show off how one becomes Easy Coast. I actually have a cosplay I'm planning for CEO. So, there you go. That's an announcement of that. My cosplay for CEO. Zal Cure asks, the Honzo show TM soon, or will you replace those late Tuesday nights with more masturbation and Mountain Dew? Probably the latter. Because it's much funner. Like, I don't know.
Did you already answer what's a good alternative show?
No.
Oh.
Arcap a Fuckboy asks, what's a good alternative show to watch since the show is done? Don't you even dare say Super Desperation. SDR at 6:30 p.m. 16 time every Monday. They're very good, I think.
Game of Thrones is really good.
Game of Thrones tonight, everyone. I'm going to watch it in an hour and 40 minutes.
Louis is really good.
Louis is very good. Daredevil's good.
You know, I watched the first episode of that on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Super good.
It gets better. The first episode's like the worst one, too.
Really?
Yeah, it really is. But it gets a lot better as it goes. Just keeps amping up. And it gets fun. And like, there's one point where it just fucking turns up. You're like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, it's a very good show. Also, Anthony Bourdain's Parts Unknown on CNN as well as Netflix is incredibly good. I just watched the Libya episode and it was very educational and cool. Anthony Bourdain produces the best content on TV, I think. Period. Probably. May not be the best. I think it's the best content, like, wise. At the Green Beast asks, what are you guys looking forward to getting your hands on any 3? We already answered that. Oh, 4. Shit. Oh, you don't say, ass. If you try and visit Harrison Capcom, you can let you in the building. Also, good show. It was good. I actually been to Capcom headquarters uninvited multiple times. I used to work at a convention center, sometimes right next to Capcom headquarters. I would go in, and the security guard would see me taking selfies. So the guy just ended up knowing me because I always came in and took pictures of myself and sent them to Capcom
I mean, that's
employees.
a selfie.
Yeah, no, because like he was there watching me the entire time. There's just really just a security guard just sitting there, and I'm just like taking pictures in front of the sign. And I did it multiple times, and I sent it to employees. Like, haha, I was here, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, you should have told us, you know. I will tell you, there's a 7-Eleven near Capcom I've been to many times, so I recommend that, Harrison. And there's a breakfast place in that same plaza if you want to get a good breakfast. Hans will probably know what it is. It's right next to Lucky's.
Leonard asks, Harrison, what's the next time you're going to get delicious pho that was forced on us? I don't know. I guess next time we are at NCR. Because I'll probably be at that place again. I'm assuming.
Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
At EXY Wolf asks what you're gonna do after TST. We already answered that. A bunch of stuff that's in the works. At the Gaga guy asks, is there a story you told in the past that you would like to retell? I've told some stories already. I guess I really want to tell the SDR story.
Okay.
I was Evo. This was actually it's relevant because it was at the Paris Evo 2013. I wanted to shoot a commercial, a promo for SDR because they never had promos, and we always had promos, and our promos were fucking sick. I don't care what you say about them. Our promos are fucking awesome, I think. You know, it's a lot to contribute to Harrison's editing skills, but I think they're really good. So I wanted SDR to have stuff like that, as well as the Freight. I had planned out specific promos for them. So it's very hard to get all the SDR people together because they're all on different schedules, and there's 15 of them or something. So like, you know, I got them all. I finally did it. I got them all, and the idea was they come down off an elevator, and they just push Hellpockets out.
Oh God, this story, yeah.
Yeah, so they push him out, and then the elevator goes back up, and they just leave him. Hellbox is just like, ugh. Like, that's the plan, okay? I did this in a Las Vegas hotel lobby where A, there's a fuck ton of people, and B, I'm not allowed to film there. And so, and I have to corner off an elevator. So I do that. I do corner off an elevator. I actually stop a dude from getting in the fucking elevator with those people, the SDR cats. And the dude like looked at me and he was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh shit. And like then he went over to the other group of people and they all were mad at me. And they were like, fuck this dude, like all these motherfuckers. And I was like, and I just kept filming. Like I was just sitting there. I was like, fuck. Like, and then they throw Hellpockets out, but I thought they were just gonna push him out. They actually just fucking threw him. And he fell on the ground.
It sounded like it hurt too.
Yeah, people were concerned after it happened. They were fucking confused. And I saw hotel staff come fucking walking over after I fucking booked it, after I got the film. So, like, they just fucked it up. They fucked it so bad. I was like, don't hurt them.
I just remember, like, getting the camera back and be like, here you go, Harrison. And then putting the footage on, taking it off the card and putting it online so I can get it to Hellpockets. And I was looking at it, I'm like, what the hell is this? It's just, like, some super janky, just it looks like just random people are just chucking some dude out of an elevator. I don't know.
I believe it was released. Was it released?
No.
No, it was not released.
No, for good reason.
I kind of want. Do you have that footage still? We should show it or something. I think it's funny. Why you look for that? Do you have a story?
No and no. Maybe.
Those aren't answers here.
No and no.
Okay.
I'll try and look for it.
Okay. Our Kappa Fuckboy also asks, was there a guest that you tried to get on the show but they blew you off? Named Derry.
Derry, yeah.
Derry's the only guest that ever blew us off, I think. And everyone I've ever asked to be a guest has always said yes. Even people who haven't been on the show yet, that were going to be on in the future, has always said yes. It's very easy to get people on your podcast because there is no podcast for FGC. So for them to talk about stuff, if they don't normally talk like their voice projects on a stream often. Like people like the Scant, I think. You know, whenever they talk, people are very interested. But he doesn't produce content, and he's barely a commentator at events because he gets overshadowed by people. And he's usually playing. You know, people like that people are interested in what they say, but they don't have content. Someone like Maximilian, he has his own stream. He really just sits there and talks to people for like fucking 8 hours. So like having him on, it would just be about the interaction between us, like Max and us two. So it's not hard to get a guest because there's always benefits. It's promotions free. It's just an hour. Like
I cannot find it. I'm pretty sure I deleted it because it was terrible.
yeah, it's fine. The footage will always live in the eyes of me.
I'm sure it's somewhere, but it won't matter anymore.
Hopefully, I might do an SDR promo. I'll think about one and actually make it good. Hopefully. At Husband asks, will Harrison ever get his own Twitch emote? He could. You can have your own Twitch emote, Harrison.
I could if I could.
Like,
I guess if I tried hard enough.
We have room in our Twitch emotes if you want one. And now you work at Capcom, just fucking at Twitch. Hey, give me a global emote, bitch. At Twitch TV. At the Hound 2 asks, now that Bob Boss is back, will it sponsor Evo again? Hopefully. Hopefully they have fucking product this time. Don't get pissed off at me. Fuck Bob Boss.
God, did you actually say this? Oh my god, this is terrible. Duscar says, one time I asked Honzo what he was looking forward to at E3. He replied, putting a gun in my mouth. That's my favorite show that sucks moment.
Yeah, I did say that.
Wow.
That's such crazy shit. Like, I'm gonna hang myself on like Evo stage during top 8 shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just Wizard of Oz it.
I always like doing that. I told a story why I like saying stuff like that. It's how I met Mod. The dude continually fakes suicide, and I think it's hilarious. Like, I don't know, it's a horrible thing. Like, I understand it's horrible, but if you ever seen the movie How I Met Mod, that's where my fascination with that shtick came up with. RCap and Fuckboy also asks the same bunch of questions. Can you start a new podcast with a new co-host that will do all the work again? Hopefully. I don't want to do it. I don't. Even for the shit I'm planning, I'm like, ugh, I have to edit things. Fuck. Like,
it takes 3 seconds.
I know. I'm just very lazy.
God forbid you have to do work.
Fuck you. Goddamn here. At Column Cap asks, if Nemo was black, would he have found his father? Like Finding Nemo?
What does that even mean?
Finding Nemo?
Oh.
He's Australian. I guess there's black Australians, Aborigines. Yeah, it's a fucking kids movie, dude. Calm down.
I thought he was talking about Nemo, like...
The player?
Yeah. I was like, what?
That's equally fucked up, like, Jesus.
What are you talking about?
Anyways.
I think you opened up the floodgates when he said, I will answer anything.
I will. People really didn't take advantage.
God, no, don't say that. No.
People did not take advantage of that.
I'm going to end the show whenever we get through these questions fast enough.
At the Duke asks, don't forget to finger the butthole. That's the cherry on top. Oh, about me kissing you. Okay.
This is a great question right here. West BS says, what is the real identity of Scoops Newsman?
That's too personal. But I will say that I'm pretty sure Harrison knows and I know. So.
I'm Capcom. I know everything.
Yeah, I definitely know, and I definitely have had loved ones ask me, and I denied them for multiple times in a row. So, like, I'm not gonna give it to you. Like, people have tried to get it out of me, and they won't. And it's very likely that it is me. Like, there's a lot of signs that point that it is me, but it's not. It really isn't. And it could be me. I'm just saying that. So that's the mix-up. So I like that. But it's not me. I'm very serious about it. It's not, guys. Come on. It's not Ultra David. I'll tell you that much. How about that? At Colin Cap asks, favorite League of Legends player?
Then it has like Gutek's face.
It's the pod champ. Casey Tron.
What?
She's my favorite.
Next question.
Casey Tron one day. And you guys are gonna be like,
Eric says, not a question, but thanks for the show and thanks for the show and laughs, you two. Good luck with the job, Harrison. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. And thank you for giving me that question to interrupt Honzo Gonzo after that terrible answer for that previous question. Will there be the show that sucks meetup at Blueberry Hill at Eva? What?
What's Blueberry Hill? Hold
I
on.
don't know what Blueberry Hill is. I guess
I'm on this.
All right, Blueberry Hill. That's your job for the last episode. To find out what Blueberry Hill is.
Oh, it's a diner. Diner in St. Louis, Missouri. What?
Jordan asks, is John Madden sexually attractive? Honzo Gonzo.
Oh, there is a Blueberry Hill in.
I'm assuming no because you're just disregarding that question.
No, what the fuck? John Madden's fucking giant, and you can be an attractive fat person, but he's not. Phone Crusher asks, "Why are you gay?" I'm not. I can't prove that I'm not too. Like people just be like fucking queer and all that shit. I'll be like, yeah, I don't know. What the fuck do you want me to do? Fucking just start making out with chicks left and right on stream? Like I don't know. Even then I could be bi. Like, you guys don't know. You know how many dicks I've sucked, chat?
You're just making this way worse. Like the
Zero.
longer things are coming out of your mouth.
Like it's new, Harrison.
Is this the last question? This please don't.
Hopefully
Okay,
not.
we do have a no.
Why am I gay? At Sarky Photon says, when Scroll Girls never. At That Hunt 2 asks, will you guys do a behind the scenes TV special for the show in 5 years where you discuss all the drugs and women?
That's an
no.
amazing idea.
Maybe. There is one tournament I can do a behind the scenes of. And I think it'd be very entertaining. I'm not gonna say the tournament. But there is one that I know Harrison. It involves you, Harrison.
Wait, hold on. Before you finish that thought. Carrick says, can my tweet be on the show? By the way, thank you for the show for the past 128 weeks.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
128 hours of content.
Thank you for watching. So what were you gonna say?
There's a tournament I want to do behind the scenes in when esports is dead. To blow everyone up. You know what tournament I'm talking about?
What?
Involves you, Harrison.
Wait, say that. Wait, repeat.
I want to do behind the scenes
Okay.
tournament.
Okay. A behind
You know
the scenes tournament.
No, like behind the scenes of a tournament.
Okay.
Do you remember do you know what tournament I'm talking about? You have to.
No.
I don't know. Whatever. I'll tell you after the show.
What?
There is a tournament in my mind that I want to do behind the scenes just for that tournament.
Just for that tournament, CEO.
No.
I don't know what you're.
Whatever. At WestBS asks, who would win in a fight, Luchigar or Dark Prince? They both lose because they're both irrelevant and bad at everything. What else? I guess that's it. Unless there's a last minute question. At Dread Mage, ask questions at SCR, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Monday. Who knows? I might have another show.
And then Gordon asks, what bottle of whiskey did I end up getting? I asked him for advice. I ended up getting this right here. It's
Wait.
pretty good. Hibiki 17 year. It's all right.
Let me see the bottle. I only recognize bottles.
What? It's pretty good.
Your room's so messy, Harrison.
It's not that messy.
Habiki. Oh, you Japanese
It's all right.
ski. I'm
It's
about
good.
Scottish, to be honest.
All right. Well, wow. Is that it? Do you have a Hanzo story?
I do. I was at the gas station, and it's This was yesterday, I think. Just getting gas, and I have a very big fuel tank, and I wait till like the last minute to get gas just to fill it all up. So I was sitting there for a bit, just getting gas, and these two people like rode in on bikes and just started like fighting each other and like yelling. And like I was like, it was like me and this other dude who's on the other side of the gas station, just at this gas station watching this. And I was like, fuck, like they're just like fucking yelling at each other, like, bitch, you don't know me like that, I'll fucking stab you and all this shit. I was like, oh shit. Like, and I was sitting there getting gas, so I'm not just trying to, I want to fill it up, so like I'm just sitting there. And so they go at it, and I swear to God, there's an ice cream truck that pulls in, and they were blocking a gas like spot. So he gets out of the car and just starts yelling at him. I was like, yeah, and they just leave. And like the ice cream man gets gas. That's it. It's fucking weird.
All right.
That's it.
That's it?
Mm.
Is this the end? Is this the end?
Do you have a Harrison story?
Do I have a Harrison story? Not really, I guess. I don't know. I don't think so. I'm trying to think of one. Nope. Oh wait. I guess it's this. I guess it's Harrison's story. Honzo Gonzo, well, as you know, Honzo tweeted out that I took him to IKEA, and and so we buy all of my stuff. We get back to my house, and we go to put the table together that currently has everything on it right now, and it was the wrong legs for the table, and then I believe I never got the planks for my bed either, so I just basically that whole day I went to IKEA and nothing really got accomplished except for my bed frame that got put together that I couldn't even put a mattress on. And then I went back, and I guess you have to have a receipt to return stuff, which is like, I don't know, whatever. And so I still just tried to return it, like, oh, I don't have the receipt, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, you're not going to get as much money, and we're not supposed to take open box stuff back. And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. You're still going to let me return this anyway. So I returned it, and then I went and bought the stuff, and then I put it all together. And now I have a half an apartment room full of furniture.
Yeah. And a new job, Harrison.
And a new job. Wow, look at that.
Everyone clap it up for Harrison. In the chat. Everyone congrats him on the new position. And spit on me on Twitter. Spit. Spit on me. Spit on my fucking corpse. I still don't have a job. But, you know, I'm happy for Harrison.
Alright.
Yep. I guess that's it. If you guys do want to see more of us or just want to see what's happening with us, we do tweet. Harrison less so than me. Mine's fucking insane, but there's a method to it, I guess. At Honzo Gonzo and at Harrison Spirit. We do tweet a lot. I have my own YouTube channel. I'm trying to put more content on it. Planning on more content for other websites as well. Give you a little hint. So you'll see a bunch of that on youtube.com/thewasteflesh. Harrison's, of course, going to be at Capcom. You guys already follow all that shit anyways, so you'll see him over there. Hopefully you're on produce good content, Harrison. That's all I can hope for.
I hope I do too, so I can keep my job.
Yeah. And I know you will. So excited to see. Did you do your homework? Have you done your homework yet?
Yep.
Before you end this one? Yeah?
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll see more of us. And we'll be at E3. We might be at other shows. I don't know yet about one, but we'll be at EVO. I'll be at a CEO. I think Harrison will be there too. I'm not sure.
We shall see.
We'll be at EVO for sure.
All right, let's end the show.
Yeah. All right, guys.
It was long enough.
Every week, Bible Thumb, all that stuff. It was very special. You have a very special place in my heart. This show does, and it helped me through a lot of tough times. And yeah. So I thank you guys eternally for watching and keeping up. So it's not a sad thing. It's a good thing that we're ending the show. 'Cause Harrison's moving on up. So, be happy.
All right, guys. See you later. Peace.